but also sometimes the pattern of your life is how you create like a balance. If you have a good pattern.
I have zero balance.
Yeah.
I have zero balance.
So you like the chaos of the road.
I like chaos. I mean, first of all, it starts with I love stand-up.
Yeah.
I love doing stand-up. I love it more than anything. Last night was the funnest night of my life because it was all new material. And I was like, I have a new hour. Now I have the ingredients. I got to figure out how to put it together. I need a couple of tentpole stories. But for me, I'm always working to a special. So like when I started this tour, this special that's airing right now, this material started in January 2020. And then I did the drive-in movie theater tour. I mean, I couldn't sit at home during the pandemic. I was like, I got to come up with something.
Right.
And so I started doing this material in those drive-in movie theaters.
Didn't you get that idea from Eliza Schlesinger?
She was the originator. Fucking Eliza. The best about that clip is that you go, he was doing it in June, and she goes, that's really early. That's not safe.
Like, all of a sudden,
that's not safe. Pass me that whiskey, please. Yeah, she.
How funny is that?
She invited me to her 40th birthday. I think she had a rave, and I was like,
"Whoa, she's raving."
I think she had a rave. I don't know. And then once I get material going, I'm like, let's get on the road. Let's fucking get this shit good.
Yeah.
And then once I get ready for a special, once I know I have a date on a special. I mean, I'm so obsessive compulsive. You know, I think people look at me and they think I'm a moron because I take my shirt off and I drink a lot. But I'm so fucking over obsessive compulsive about stand up that like as soon as I knew I had the shoot date, I pick out my date based on when I set my tour. So I want it to be a place I've never performed that material. I wanted to know a place I can move at least 12,000 tickets because I want to do a bunch of shows. And I mean, 2 months out, I'm on that bus. I'm doing stand up every single night, as many times as I get on stage, and I'm moving the material around. I want it to be perfect. I could never do what Chris Rock did with the live shit. I would be fucking dead in the water.
The live one's an interesting choice because Louis did a similar thing. Louis did it live on his website, and then he's going to release a full edited version of the set. And then I guess that's exactly what Chris is doing. He released it in the full edit. The shit about Will Smith was ruthless.
Yeah.
Ruthless. It's just like, imagine, in life you play chess. You move pieces around. You say, I do this, and the counter would be that. And like, imagine the thought, like, I'm just going to slap Chris Rock, one of the greatest stand-up comedians of all time. It's not like he's going to tear my very vulnerable life apart after I smack him with some of the best comedy that anybody's ever written, and he's going to hone it over a year before he releases it.
Yeah.
Like, what a terrible, unprovoked attack. What a dumb thing to do. To like be that person who's like publicly loved, like Will Smith was until that moment. I mean, until that moment, nobody really had a bad thing to say about, maybe he didn't like one movie, or maybe he thought the superhero movie was dumb, but everybody loved that guy.
I love the superhero.
Everybody loved that guy.
I loved Will. I love Will. I still love Will.
But those two, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. Those two are what sunk him. If he just slapped Chris Rock and then sat down and didn't say anything,
people would think it was a joke.
They wouldn't know what to do.
Yeah.
It would kind of drift off, and people would forget about it. They would think, and they would say to Chris, "Was that on purpose? Did you guys plan that?"
Oh.
Then he would have skated. But I'm not happy that it happened, but I'm happy the way it happened, because when I was trying to explain to someone who's not involved in show business how bizarre the industry is, and how like untethered those people are to either morals or ethics or just the reality of human nature.
Yeah.
They are completely connected to the zeitgeist in terms of what's popular and what's trendy and what's accepted by our group and what's rejected by our group, that no one has, I mean, not no one, but in general, the mindset of the people in Hollywood, there's very little independent thought. It's all groupthink. So when Will Smith after smacking Chris Rock and all that other craziness, goes on stage and wins the Academy Award and gets a fucking standing ovation. That was like, that's those people. That's this. They don't know what to do. They don't have the ability to say, hey, that's not right. I don't care if you're famous. I don't care if you just won the Oscar. You can't assault people. What you did is ridiculous. The way you're behaving is crazy. It didn't even make sense. It wasn't even proportionate to what he said. It wasn't like you overreacted in such a strange way. I have to wonder, are you okay? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
No one did that. They all like, yes, it was amazing. They went to the Vanity Fair party. He was dancing. It was almost like it all went away until the rest of the world was like, are you out of your fucking mind? What is wrong with you?
That is crazy that it did not get acknowledged at all. And then I guess, do you think that's a testament to the internet? Because the internet was like, what the fuck?
Yes, it definitely is a testament to the internet but the internet is just representative of most people. I mean, there's some people that thought that Chris deserved it. You know, don't talk about someone's wife. Like, there's a lot of goofy people.
I
out
had
there.
to set up.